Hey guys, Zack here. I'm back with another unboxing video. This package is brought to us by Entertainment Earth. I'm not sponsored or anything like that, but this is something that I indeed order from there, because you could only get it there. Before getting into this, I just want to quickly say, in regards to the video I uploaded on Saturday, where I asked you guys whether or not I should review the new Godzilla vs. Kong figures. A lot of you said yes, so I got the reviews done, but they won't come out for like a couple more weeks. Next week, I already have another video planned, but the week after that, I'll start to review them. So, yeah, or at least that's when I'll start to upload them. So, yeah, anyway, this package was delivered to my house through FedEx. And as you can see here, fragile, handle with care. This box is just completely just crushed. It's not terrible, admittedly, so it's not the end of the world, but at the same time, still, I'd prefer if this didn't happen. So, yeah, hopefully whatever's in here is not broken. You guys probably know by the thumbnail and all that, but I talked about this before. I like to keep it a surprise in the video. I don't know why, but yeah. This was pretty tough to get, and I'll explain when I open it up. So let's just get right into this. So, yeah. How you guys doing today? How's your summer treating you? When do y'all go back to school, or what's school gonna be like? Or is everything just gonna be online, or what? What's going on? All right, so yeah. Oh, my address is in here, so I'd prefer not to have that shown, but yep. Everything looks about right. Okay. So, thankfully, what I ordered isn't damaged. Oh, I didn't mean to bump the camera there, I'm sorry. Nothing else is in there. Or in here, so we'll just get rid of that. And we have this little Jurassic Park box, which admittedly does look very cool. I'm definitely going to keep this, but it's what's inside that, you know, really matters for this unboxing video, because it's actually like a box inside of a box, and the actual packaging for the figure is inside of this. So, yeah. Just need to cut that little piece of tape there. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be, but we have a little can of Barbasol, or it's actually really huge. Yeah. So, of course, on the back, or, well, actually, we'll talk about that in a second. A little scuffed up, but we do have some instructions. Let me get a better lighting there. Some instructions, so if you want to pause and read, there you go. And if we turn this, as I just, showed you, we have the Jurassic World Legacy Collection, Comic-Con exclusive, Denis Nedry. So, let me talk about, actually, no, not yet. I want to wait a little, but let's just have a closer look. We can see all of his accessories in there. And if we push this up top, the little spray thing, we do get some movie quotes, so let's listen. Oh, you gotta pull this out first. Alright, now let's listen.
You didn't say the magic word.
Alright, there we go. There's one. Classic Wayne Knight quote.
Don't get cheap on me, Dodson.
Another great quote.
And no wonder you're extinct.
That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm totally unappreciated in my time. Dodson! Dodson! We've got Dodson here!
I think that one is my favorite movie quote from Wayne Knight in Jurassic Park. So the presentation is awesome, and like a Legacy Nedry is great. Like overall, this is great, but I'm not too excited about this because of everything I went through trying to get this. So here's a little bit of a story. Let's just move this out of the way. So June 24th, 2020, this year, they announced that they would be making a Legacy Collection Denis Nedry. Great, more Legacy Collection human figures. I'm all for that, but Nedry is a Comic-Con exclusive. Now, because Comic-Con is canceled this year due to the pandemic, they decided, you know what, we're just going to release this. So, this figure is a limited edition figure. So, yeah. So, from Entertainment Earth, they sold it for $20, and honestly, that price tag is not terrible because not only you're getting, like, the figure, which is usually, like, you know, $7 at Target, like, at least a Legacy, like, a normal Legacy human figure, like, the actual packaging is, like, a prop on its own, so, like, this is cool. So, like, this, like, as a whole is worth the $20, I am not gonna lie, but this was a limited edition, so what they decided to do was they decided, so we're only going to sell this on Entertainment Earth, and the listing is going to go live at 12 p.m. that day. So sure enough, I go on their website and it's glitching out. And for what felt like an eternity, I just kept refreshing the page. I put the figure in my cart and then it kept crashing, it kept crashing. It was just a fight, a real struggle. And then sure enough, I finally got it to work at like 12:45 or something late like that, and then I got it, and then I was happy.
You didn't say the magic word.
Thank you, Dennis. No, so I got my order in, and 15 minutes later, I see on Twitter from Collect Jurassic that within an hour, this thing sold out. So I was so thankful I was able to get mine in. And then they decided to, you know, make it go live again because a lot of people missed out on it, you know. So they decided, we'll make more and sell more. And that went live on a different website. That sold out within, I kid you not, just 2 minutes. Not 2 days, not 2 hours, 2 minutes. This thing sold out. It's insane. So then Barbasol decided, we'll give one away to some lucky person. I was lucky enough to get the first release. So, trying to get this was real, it was a struggle. It was very, stressful. It wasn't just, oh, I think I might buy it. Like, you had to jump on this immediately, and the website was glitching out, and I was scared I wasn't going to get this, but thankfully I pulled through. So, there's that. So, then later, I heard horrible things about, their shipping department. Super Saver, which takes a very long time to ship things. So I asked someone from Entertainment Earth, would you mind, like, fixing my order? So that way, like, I want FedEx to ship it, not Super Saver, because if Super Saver were to, ship this, then I probably would have gotten this, like, September, October, something late like that, because, like I said, I heard horrible things. So then, while I thought they were just ignoring my, my emails and everything, they didn't respond back for a while. And then they changed it to FedEx, so I was just, okay, thank you so much. And then, yeah, and then finally it's here, and honestly, like, trying to get this thing was very stressful, and I think the idea of making this a limited edition figure is kind of trashy, I'm not gonna lie. It's one thing if we already had a Denis Nedry figure, like, in this scale, and then they decided to, make a variant, which was this, but this is, like, so far, this is the only Legacy Denis Nedry there is. So, yeah, and this thing is sold out everywhere, so you can't really buy this now. This is one of those things where you had to, just lighting, you had to, buy it then and there. Like, it's way too late at this point. So, yeah, making this a Comic-Con exclusive was very stupid. It's almost like they didn't really learn. Well, I feel like they learned a little from last year, because last year, what they did was they took John Hammond and made him a Comic-Con exclusive. But here is better, because it's just $20. Hammond originally retailed for, I think, $25, but, yeah, yeah. So, they learned a little. This is $20, and honestly, the $20 here feels like it's worth it because, like, the packaging itself for this is, like, straight up a Barbasol can, which is really cool. And you get movie quotes, which...
You didn't say the magic word.
That is so cool. I absolutely love this, but after everything I went through, it wasn't worth it. to be completely honest. If this was just like I get why something like this would be a Comic-Con exclusive, because the packaging, like, as a whole, like, they normally wouldn't do this on a normal action figure. But, like, the fact that this is so far the only release of Denis Nedry, yeah, that's pretty frustrating. You know? And you could say that I shouldn't be frustrated because at least I actually have it and not like all the other people who missed out on this. That is true, but I'm more angry for everyone else who wasn't able to get this, because this figure should have been widely available from the start. It shouldn't have started off as a Comic-Con exclusive. So I'm really worried that the Legacy Collection, like the newer figures at least, are going to start off as Comic-Con exclusives and then just being back to regular releases. So yeah, so that's my little rant. I know I went on for way too long, and I do apologize for that, but let me tell you, trying to get this thing was very stressful. And even, like, the bubble, let me get the lighting there, like, the bubble, like, it's scratched, it's not in the best shape, so it does look a little, you know, not great. But, yeah, again, like, this is cool, like, the presentation is awesome, I absolutely love this, but, like, it wasn't worth it. It really wasn't worth it. I hate to say it because, like,
Dodson! Dodson! We've got Dodson here!
Like, I should be, like, you know, freaking out with joy about this, but I'm sorry, trying to get this was just way too stressful. But I digress. The review for this piece will come out sometime next week. I'll get the review done, I'll get the thumbnail done, and then, you know, of course, that's when, you know, I'll upload it next week. But yeah, just figured I'd get this unboxing video done and over with, so yeah. But the moral of the story here, Mattel, if you're gonna make Legacy Collection figures, you know, like this, make them available from the start. I don't hate Comic-Con exclusives. Maybe, like, you know, something that's a Comic-Con exclusive to me, maybe like a variant of a figure, or like, so let's say they released a Denis Nedry with a raincoat, and then this was the Comic-Con exclusive, like this Hawaiian-themed Denis. Like, that would be perfect, but the fact that this is the only one we have so far, and it's probably going to be a whole year until we get, like, you know, Denis Nedry, like, in, like, actual stores. So, yeah, so, Mattel, if you're going to make Legacy Collection figures of, like, humans that people want, don't make them immediately as Comic-Con exclusives. Make them, you know, available for stores, like, right off the bat. You know, I feel like next year, I'm going to call it, you know what? I'm going to predict something. I'm going to predict that Tim and Lex, these are two figures that, you know, people really want Mattel to make as, you know, human figures for the Legacy line. I have a hunch that they are going to be next year's Comic-Con exclusives. I'd be, you know, if I'm wrong, I'd be so happy. I would happily eat my own words, but if they end up being next year's Comic-Con exclusive, then I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but yeah, I'm glad I was able to get mine, but for everyone else who wasn't able to get theirs, just know you have my sympathy. Mattel really shouldn't have, like, handled it like this, but I digress. Like I said, the review for this guy will come out next Tuesday, of course, and, you know, so on and so forth. So yeah, I'll get the review done tomorrow and the thumbnail and all that, and then after that, yeah, that'll be that. So, anyway, that is it for today. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, Zack out.